Hi, I'm Kevin Michalowski, editor of Concealed Carry magazine. Wouldn't it be great if everybody had to wear a hat like this to tell you if they're a good guy or bad guy? Unfortunately, we can't believe that. In last week's episode, we talked about the willingness to use violence to protect yourself. We'll expand on that a little bit right now with the idea of who is coming to get you and why you need training. You need to understand that not just being willing to use violence is what's important, but stop and think about how you will use this righteous violence to protect yourself. I hear all the time, typically from moms, if you come after my kids, you're going to see a whole new kind of crazy. Well, let me tell you something. Just because you're scared doesn't mean you'll be able to defend yourself. Let me explain a little bit about the person who's coming to attack you. The guy, and it's almost always a guy, 95% of the time, the guy who's coming to attack you. When he was 7 years old, he was beaten and abused by his mom's boyfriend. When he was 9 years old or 12 years old, he was jumped into a gang. And being jumped into a gang means you got to fight your way in. By the time he was 15, he spent some time in juvenile hall for selling drugs. By the time he was 18, he did a year in county jail. By the time he was 26, he was in the state pen. During all of that time, he knew nothing except how to get what he wants through violence, coercion, or trickery. He knows nothing of mercy, he doesn't care a thing about you, and he is coming to attack you. And just because you're scared, or just because you think he's attacking your child, does not mean that you are going to be able to do anything to effectively defend yourself against this man. This attacker knows how to fight. He knows how to get your confidence. He knows how to get close to you before he strikes. You need to get proper training. You need to pay attention to what's going on around you. And you need to be willing to use righteous violence to protect yourself. This is not something that will just happen. You are not just going to be magically transported to a place where you can suddenly learn how to fight. You need to train. You need to learn how to fight. You need to learn when to fight. The responsibility for protecting your family never ends. Think about this. The responsibility for protecting your family never ends. I'm Kevin Michalowski, editor of Concealed Carry magazine.